and 14 on death row.
This is the most dreaded, the condemned cells. Currently, 14 inmates here have been condemned to die.
Like other prison facilities in the country, this prison is suffering from the overcrowding crisis, leaving inmates with no alternative but to sleep in turns.
And then I had do say doing many is we breathe nasi, we brand nasi intimida. If we begin a honor, we some begin our we cran we are nasi. With nasi are cran we are solid. And then we da cran yam we are solid, and we see a sound with that. Tiabasa Tembiani, hotel pa.
To pass the time, inmates resort to painting the walls, which they intimate tells the story of discriminatory justice. Water is a problem here. These plastic buckets are waiting to be filled with water, which will be used for drinking, washing and bathing in these makeshift bathhouses for male inmates. These are the lavatories for inmates. These night officers have just arrived to take up post. A fall-in parade for officers is held every night to ensure that officers report for duty. After that, all doors are checked and secured. The total lock-up figures are also checked before the night officers take up post. Then to the Volta Region. At the time of our visit, the whole prison under the command of Assistant Director of Prisons, Alasan Legibo, had 460 inmates. 349 are convicted, while 111 are on remand. Cells built for 20 people now take up to 80 inmates, compelling some to sleep on the water closets. Inmates sleep on the bare floor, arranging themselves in a manner to creatively use up the little space in the cells. Skin diseases are common here, and reports say a recent chickenpox outbreak in the prison affected most of the inmates as well as officers.
Ventilation becomes one of the bigger problems we are facing. As you can see, we have only 6 holes, one on the left-hand side and with the door at the entrance. So sometimes, as we just said, we have to struggle out to go and unite. If somebody is running, you have to be stepping on each other's toes, sometimes on the brocos. Some of us are having hernias.
Here too, inmates on remand reiterated their call to be tried or freed. We now head towards the Central Region. The Ankafo main camp prison, established in December 1945, was built to train inmates in agriculture, and only prisoners with low sentences and good conduct are incarcerated here. The fenceless facility was built to hold 300, but now holds up to 800 inmates.
The interesting thing about the Ankafo main prison is that it has no gates, and of course it has only barbed wires instead of thick and high walls surrounding the main prison.
Anytime they put gate in the night, something comes to remove it. So they believe in these our superstitious things. That is why the gate is not there.
The Ankafo Contagious Disease Prison, CDP, is the only facility that takes care of prisoners who are medically certified as suffering from contagious diseases like TB and leprosy. Prisoners are transferred from across the country irrespective of their sentences to receive medical attention here. The CDP, with its serene atmosphere and wide open space, is paradise compared to cramped conditions in other prisons. We now trek to the north. The Tamale prison in the northern region was built in 1955 by the colonial masters. The prison has 11 cells for convicts and 6 for remand. Originally built to hold 90, the Tamale prison now holds up to 300 prisoners. As of October 2009, the male prison had 95 remand cases and 153 male convicts.
These are somewhat shocking realities in Ghana's jailhouses. In the next part report, we talk to government agencies and administrators of the criminal justice system for some candid answers. Come with me.